What's going on, guys? Welcome back, doing another video, and this one I'm going to be showing you how to make Aldi. Now, if you don't know what Aldi is, I believe it's a grocery store. Don't quote me on that. It's a store, I can tell you that much. I'm like 80% positive it's a grocery store. I don't know, you can like look it up and figure it out. I'm pretty sure. If someone wants to correct me in the comments, let me know. I've never been inside of an Aldi, but I know where one is near me, I think. Do I? I know I've driven past one. That's all. Well, I don't drive, so I've been past one. Uh, yeah. With that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so these bays are going to be, this is a 77 by 59, one of the more squarular ones. That's not a word, but I'm going to make it a word. And the materials we're needing to start off are terracotta, always. Not always, but whatever. Black stained glass panes. But I was talking about that in one tutorial recently, or video or something. Nether brick walls. I gotta use it in a survival. That'd be pretty fun. Then I gotta find a mesa, and that's not fun. But that's off topic. So, you do also need brick blocks. Black stained glass blocks. Acacia doors. Spruce doors. I know you need them. I'm just wondering if we want to get them out right now. Yeah, you can grab them, I guess. Brick stairs, and I guess we'll go light gray concrete. You also need yellow concrete, black terracotta, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, pillar quartz blocks, tripwire hooks, smooth stone slabs, spruce wood planks, spruce wood stair. You need a lot. I think that's everything. It's like one or two materials, just a couple, you know. Starting from the front right-hand corner of your 77 by 59 grid golf cart, if you've made it, you want to count backward diagonally to the left by 2, and going left, you want to place 2 brick blocks. Bring each one back by 1, and we'll just leave it at that for now, because I don't feel like bringing it up. I don't know the number we're supposed to bring it up by. You do want to bring it that back left-hand corner of that, though, left with 3 black glass, 2 acacia doors, 1 black glass, 2 acacia doors, 2 black glass, thank you for that, 2 acacia doors, 1 black glass, 2 acacia doors, and 3 black glass. Bring each black glass up with 3 black glass, and bring either acacia door up with 2 black glass. Who did Discord call me? Actually, I should probably see who did that. Okay, cool. But yeah. So you should have 2 rows of black glass total above your acacia doors. Just like that. You can then place a row of light gray concrete on top of that. I was just deciding if I wanted to actually do that yet. And then bring the left and right light gray concretes each up by 6. Don't fill in the middle, though. Is that correct? Scratch that. 8. So just add 2 more if you did 6 already. I'm sorry. I can't count. And then you want to connect them together at the top. So you should have 7. You should have a big old rectangle in the middle. It should be 7 blocks tall. The width doesn't matter because that should just match that. -1 on minus 2 if you can do math. Now what you want to do is you want to take the black glass here at the left side, and you want to the bottom black glass at the left side. And you want to bring it left with 2 brick blocks, and then bring each one forward by 1. You can then bring either brick block up with 12 brick blocks. Yes, 12. Both of those 2x2 squares. So everything should be the same height, essentially. And you do still have that big wall, which we don't have the materials to do yet, so we're not going to worry about it. We're probably going to do that part, like, a second last. Probably the ceiling will be last, or roof will be last, because the roof is always boring and always will be last, unless it's not, which sometimes it isn't. But what you want to do now is, you have this. It looks dumb. It'll look better later, I promise, if you think that looks good. If you don't, then I don't really know why you're here, but I mean, yeah, sure. Then maybe it won't look better, I don't know. But you want to take the, unless you think that looks really good, then sure, I don't, for a couple different reasons. But what you want to do is you want to come to the left pillar of brick block. Unless you wanted to make this go right, you could, but then I would probably make this the right side and then just have it going across the front, because that's how it usually works. But you want to take the back left corner and you want to bring this left with 20 terracotta. So something worth mentioning. We have a smooth stone slab overhang. Let me actually show you that. You can bring it out more and then add like little walls in line with these walls for shopping cart areas, like where shopping carts go. I didn't decide to do that because I just didn't. But they do. The picture I was looking at did actually have that. So if you want to do it, you can. If you don't, then you don't. That's really up to you. Really just try and keep the color of the build sort of similar. Maybe you could even, like, copy that wall, actually, except for the brick. Maybe just add, like, one row of brick on either side or something like that. I don't know, that's just a thought. I think that'd look okay. But, then what you want to do is you want to go left to right or right to left on top of this row of 20 terracotta. I cannot speak. And it does not matter. And you want to place 2 black stained glass panes, nether brick wall, 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 2 black stained glass panes. Copy that row one more time. Oh boy, this is not going to be a fun thing to copy. It's like, actually, fences and iron bars are both thinner than walls, so that doesn't apply. And chains. Oh, chains are the worst. Worse than panes. Especially because they're directional. You don't want to place a row of terracotta on top of that. And then you want to place 6 rows of light gray concrete. And this time you do want to fill in the middle. Now, on the one I was looking at, I forget what it said. It said market or something in the top left if you want to do that. And I would do it in banners. I know I normally never do banners, but if you're going to add that, I would do it in banners to make it small. Because if you write market, it's going to take up the entire space. But, like, it could be like, I don't know, M-A-R-K-E-T. That's small. And that's what banners are nice for. I just don't use them because I don't like the look of them particularly. They're a lot more fluky with the way that they look compared to the full blocks, but they do take up less space, which is really nice, and can be useful in a lot of builds, but then, that could also result in the problem of being too small, which I haven't had because I don't use banners, but I have heard of that being an issue, and I still end up making them too small even though I use letters and logos. But what you want to do is you want to place 2 rows of brick to the, or 2 columns of brick to the left of that whole thing. That should be, I think, 10 tall. Yes. And then you want to bring each column of brick forward by 1. And that should give you this. There you go. So this is, it's kind of like steps into really, really big staircase. And that's the only analogy I have for that, so let's keep moving. What you want to do is you want to, from the back left brick block here at the left, you want to go back diagonally to the left with a terracotta. And you want to bring said terracotta left by 29. I love when it works out perfectly, and it rarely does, so. You then are going to want to place a row of terracotta on top of that. Did I do that? Hang on, I want to see if I did something. Okay. And then going right to left on top of this. So from the inner wall towards the outer wall, you want to place 5 black stained glass pins, terracotta, 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 5 black stained glass pins, and a terracotta. You then want to place 4 rows of terracotta on top of that. Ooh, that didn't do the thing. And that's essentially the front of your build done, minus the details. That's really just like the heart and soul of it. It looks terrible like that, doesn't it? It really looks bad. Also, it is worth mentioning that to the right of this row of panes here, I would place a brick block. Cool. So it actually is sticking to something. And then what you want to do is in each... Thank you for that phone. That was very, very, very needed. I really wanted to hear that. In each in-between block of terracotta between the windows, you want to place a brick block coming out of the wall. So it's sticking out a block like... Oopsies. Like that. You then want to bring each of those brick blocks down to the ground and also up by 1. This will come into play more so later. Oh no, sorry, up by 2, so I had an additional one on top of that. I forgot that it was 5 and not 4. And then you want to place a brick stair on top of that. This is more complicated than I thought it was. But yeah, I just like that. We'll worry about the slabs later, because we don't have them right now, and we can't put them if we don't have them, so. Let's keep moving. What you do want to do is you want to bring the terracotta back on the left by 53. And you want to bring, and it wants to be the entire wall, not just the bottom row or the top row or the middle row or the second row up or whatever. It wants to be the entire thing, which I don't know why you'd do any of those, but whatever. That's not the thing in question here. The back and the left are fairly easy. Really, the right and the front are where it's complicated, and they're essentially exactly the same in comparison to each other. So, if you do one, you'll do the other just fine. Although, we are going to be building it in the reverse order, which, actually, that would have probably happened either way. But I like this order of operations better, so... Yeah, but what you want to do is you want to take this row of terracotta here, and you want to come to the back of the building. You want to be looking back towards the front. We're going to be orienting this terracotta wall as the right side, and the open side is the left side. So going across the back, you want to place... Ooh, okay. Didn't realize that. Okay, so you still need these two, but you want to get rid of your brick block and your black glass momentarily and get out pillar courts and tripwire hooks. Kind of forgot about this whole thing. What you want to do is you want to bring this bottom terracotta left with an additional terracotta. Then inward diagonally left with a sideways pillar course block, so towards the front. Left by 6. And then you want to bring it outward diagonally to left with a terracotta. Or towards your diagonally left with a terracotta. You then want to copy that entire row. 1 sec, I don't know how to do things. You want to copy that little row 3 more times. So that's just going to essentially give you the size of your garage door. Place a tripwire hook in the bottom center. And then you can take the top 3 rows of terracotta and you can just bring them across by 9 to go over the garage like that. Get rid of your pillar quartz and tripwire hooks again and get back out your brick block and black glass. Now, continuing going left, you want to place a spruce door left of that terracotta. And then you want to bring that door left with, what is the number? 61 terracotta. Just like that. So if you look at it, it should line up with the last row of black glass at the front, which I don't line up, but that's how it works. And then you want to bring that terracotta and the spruce door all the way up to the top level with terracotta, so it's, what is it, 6 rows or something? 6 rows of terracotta on top of the terracotta, 5 terracotta on top of the door, which is correct. And then that's gonna give you another side done, that side being the back. And then once we do the back, it will just be the right side, and then the final details, and then the done step, which is always the best one. Gotta love, best step is the step where you don't have to do anything. 100%. But, yeah, just like that. Now, you want to take the corners at the back, the corners of terracotta, and you want to bring each corner left and right with a brick block, or whatever directions it can go with a brick block. See, it's going to be left and right. It's going to be left and right. No, it's going to be back, left, or right. It's not going to be forward, because the forward one would be that corner, and we have it at the front there. And then you want to bring each brick block up with 4. Hopefully you should know, shut up, where this is going. Fantastic. I looked at my phone because I got a notification and I wasn't super filling. And then place a brick stair on top of that. Or on top of each brick block, I should say. Top brick block, not the 2x2s, because those are special and they're different. But, yeah, just like that. Now, what you're going to want to do after that is, you want to come to the back right corner, and you want to take the terracotta, and you want to bring it forward by 11. Then place an additional row of terracotta on top of that. And then going front to back or back to front on top of... Actually, no, go back to front on top of this row, which is easier, because you want to place 5 black stained glass panes, terracotta, 5 black stained glass panes, and then overhanging, I would just place a brick block. And then, because that brick block's just going to connect to the black glass, or the panes. You then want to place 4 rows of terracotta, but you only have to place those 4 rows on top of the panes and terracotta. Let that brick block just kind of chill there. It will be useful later, but it is not. Well, it is useful right now. It will not be seen, essentially, except from this little, like, thing here. Inside with that will probably be weird. I'd bring all of the brick pillars inward another row, probably. So they're inside, like, probably like this one inward by 1, that one just doesn't do anything, and then this one inward by 2, and same on the side, it'd be 1 in and then 2 in, just so it kind of sticks in a little bit more. That is what I would recommend, although it's up to you. Between the 2 windows, you want to place a brick block, bring it down and up by 2 each, and then place a brick stair on the top. Just like that. Now you want to bring this terracotta here, this front terracotta, you want to bring it 4 diagonally to the right with a brick block. Bring that brick block right by 1 and bring either brick block forward by 2. And then bring each of those and that 2 by 2 up by 9. Just like that. Also, it is worth mentioning about the logo. They have, like, the blue logo where it's, like, line, 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 and then line, line, line. I was trying to get that. I was trying to build that. I could not get it. I got sort of close. I would show it, but I forgot until now about any of that, so I don't actually have it anymore, and I didn't take a picture of it or anything. But, play around with it, look it up, see if you can figure it out. I wouldn't recommend using it, because then that's going to extend the height of that up if you're going to add it on that spot, unless you replace the letters with it, which is totally an option. But I wouldn't really recommend messing with it, just because it is, gonna affect the height, and I don't think the height, it could be probably one block taller. You could get away with one block, but I don't think you can get away with much more than that. Anyways, take the left row of this pillar, and you want to bring the bottom block forward by 20 with terracotta. Kind of got to mention that. And then 2 brick blocks. Bring you the brick block right by 1, and then bring that 2 by 2 up by 12. And that should make it as tall as this front section, which is correct. Cool. That much is correct. I've only had a few mistakes in this. That's a step. Granted, I probably had less than that giant mansion the other day. Starting off with 2 gigantic builds to start the year. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like this is the start of a new year. Literally nothing has changed in my life. It's still cold. Still the same things are happening. Yeah, pretty much that's it. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like like last year between 2020 and 2021, it felt different. Cause I don't know, I felt the change more. This year, I don't feel it because 2021 went by too quick. I'll just blame it on that. You want to go front to back or back to front on top of that row of 20 terracotta frick. Does not matter, and you want to place 2 black stained glass panes. I almost deleted a note sheet I really did not want to delete. Nether brick wall. 2 black stained glass panes. 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 Nether brick wall, and 2 black stained glass panes. Copy that row one more time. Be nice if I could place it without doing whatever I'm doing. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Just like that. I actually do kind of like the way that looks with like the little half a block between the or the little, like, it's not even half a block. It's like a quarter of a block or something until the panes are higher than the brick walls. I don't know. I think it looks cool. You then want to place a row of terracotta on top of that, which removes that little gap. And you want to place 6 rows of light gray concrete on top of that, and that should make it as tall as that brick column at the back side. The front side one is 3 blocks taller, I think. Yes. Cool. And yep, that is the same height. Cool. So I did that much correct. But yeah, just like that. Now, what you want to do is going between these 2 pillars at the front right, sort of. We're on the right side still, but going front to back or back to front, it doesn't actually matter. On the inner row of brick, you want to place 3 black stained glass blocks, 2 acacia doors, black stained glass block, 2 acacia doors, 2 black glass, 2 acacia doors, 1 black glass, 2 acacia doors, and 3 black stained glass. Just like that. I almost said panes, and those are not panes. You want to place 3 additional blocks of glass on top of each glass, and 2 glass above each acacia door. And that's going to give you whatever it'll give you. I don't really know. It'll give you a doorway area thing. It'll give you a portion of your building. There we go. Just like that. You then want to place a row of light gray concrete on top of that row of black glass. At the far front and far back, or far left, far right, light gray concretes, depending on which way you want to look at it. You want to bring those up with, what is the number? It's 9 light gray concrete. Sorry, 8 light gray concrete, not 9. And then you want to connect that top row together. I'm not going to get that number right, and I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Granted, we're done with that number now, so, Joke's on you. But yeah, that should give you this. That is the outside structure of your build done. AKA the, 4 walls, which are intricate. When I say intricate, I mean, like, just the, I don't know, the different heights and everything. But what you want to do is the 2 light gray concrete top sections, these 2. You want to take the inner row of brick block, and you want to take the top 2 rows, and you want to bring light gray concrete moving inward from either one until you find the corner block. I don't know what the number is on either of them. It should be the same as the fronts, though. It should be 20 on the bottom, and it should be like 18 at the top. Is that correct? Or it's not, it's 18 at the top, it's not 20 at the bottom here. It should be 38 at the bottom, I think. And you want to do that with the top 2 rows. Let me see if 38 is... 38 looks correct on the bottom. It looks correct. And it is... It's 40. Interesting. Where's the extra 2 coming from? Oh, the freaking brick pillar. I'm stupid. But yeah, you want to make it so that they're connecting, but not quite. They're just touching diagonally. So you have a little corner like this. You're essentially rounding off the edges in a blocky way. It's a blocky round off, we'll call it. That's a fair name. And then you want to place brick in that little rounded off corner, and you want to bring it out on each side by 1, and that should give you a 2x2 squaring, which includes diagonaling. By the way. If that was a bad explanation, you should have this. Which doesn't really make much sense, but you can see how they're connecting. Hopefully. The top and the bottom are essentially the same, just scaled differently. And the top and the middle, I should say. The bottom is terracotta, and that's not important. So, I believe you can clear your inventory and get out. Smooth stone slabs. We're probably going to run out of inventory space again. Black terracotta. Yellow concrete. We are not. Smooth quartz blocks. I don't think we are. We might. Hang on. Smooth quartz stairs. Smooth quartz slabs. Sorry, I'm with my natural loud talking. I just now realized it. Spruce wood blanks. And spruce wood stairs. I believe that is everything. Yes. Yeah. So, what you want to do for starters is... You want to take these 2 big rectangles on the front and the right. There's 1 per side. And you want to just line them with yellow concrete. These gaps in the light gray concrete, you want to line them with yellow concrete. Yellow? Correct. Yes. I don't have to look at it. I just know. And I can also see it over there. You can do yellow and red, but then that does kind of encroach on your space a little bit. It'd be yellow on the outside, red on the inside. I had to pick one of the 2, and yellow is the more dominant one, so that's why I picked it. Like, you could notice it more. When just like with like a quick glance, you don't notice the red as much. So yeah, if you're making like a huge scale city or something, you could do a lot with stuff like this. Actually, if you're making a huge scale city, then GG. That's hard work. Trust me, Little Nightmares 2 is enough for me. Not to bring it up again, but to bring it up again. You then want to fill in the middle of each of those sections in with black terracotta, which is going to make finding our cursor a nightmare, but that's okay. It's not, like, the end of the world. Like, granted, I didn't originally build the letters on black terracotta, so this is going to be an interesting time. Because I originally built them with the light gray concrete as the backdrop, and then I deleted it, which was a dumb way to do it, but whatever. Whatever gets you the end result, I guess. Those look like TV screens. Again, I didn't see the backdrop by itself until now. Please register. Thank you, Face ID. That was nice. Appreciated. Because I needed you to do your thing. So what you want to do is you want to come to the black terracotta, and you want to come to the bottom left-hand corner. You want to count upward diagonally to the right by 1. You should be able to find it. And you want to place a smooth quartz block on it. That will kind of confirm that you're in the right spot. Period. That just looks like a period. You want to bring it up with one smooth quartz block and then a smooth quartz stair facing left. My numbers are slightly off today. You want to bring that stair right with an upside down smooth quartz slab, right with a smooth quartz stair facing right, and then down with 2 smooth quartz blocks. Connect the 2 smooth quartz blocks in the middle together with a smooth quartz slab. There is your A. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that. Place 3 smooth quartz blocks moving up. Take the bottom block, bring it right with a normal slab, not an upside down one. Just like that. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that. Place 3 smooth quartz blocks moving up. Bring the top block right with an upside down smooth quartz slab. Then a normal stair facing right. Bring that stair down with a block. Down with an upside down stair facing right, and then left with a slab. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and place 3 smooth quartz blocks moving up. Also, are upside down stairs and slab, like, they're obviously, yeah, they're the same block, but, like, is that, like, a normal term? Because, I've talked to 2 people, and when I use that term, they have no idea what it means. So, I don't exactly know, but, like, because I've heard other people that make tutorials say the same thing, and I'm like, okay, that's normal, and it just seems normal, but, like, I don't know. I guess it's just, if you're used to hearing it, you're used to hearing it, but if you're not, it's really weird. Anyways, you do want to copy the letters on the right side, so bottom left-hand corner, up diagonally to the right by 1, up with 2 smooth quartz blocks and a stair facing left. Right with an upside down slab, right with a stair facing right, down with 2 blocks, connect the middle blocks together with a slab. 1 block out from the bottom of that, 3 blocks, moving up, bottom block right with a normal slab. I did the same thing again. 1 block gap from the bottom of that, 3 blocks moving up, right from the top block with an upside down slab, then a stair facing right, then a block going down, then an upside down stair facing right going down, then left with a slab. 1 block out from the bottom of that, 3 smooth quartz blocks moving up. Very, very simple. Not a lot of letters, which is nice, because I hate doing the letters. That's why I went through that one so quick, because I just don't like doing letters. I never will. I don't know why. There's something about them that's just, like, boring to me. So, what you want to do now is the row of terracotta above the nether brick wall and black stained glass pane windows, the combo of those 2, and the top row of black glass. You want to bring those 2 rows outward with 3 rows of upside down smooth stone slabs at the front side and the right side. Leave the little 1 block slit windows for now. Those are following different circumstances. I mean, you could put them under the same, I just wouldn't recommend it. And then that would kind of add to your carting area. That's why these are here, by the way, these overhangs for the carting areas. I didn't realize that until later, and I was going to add them, and then I completely forgot. So, that happened. And then, I suggested you to do it, and that was when that discussion ended. But yeah, just like that. Ooh, never mind, okay, it went fine. But yeah, just like this. You then want to connect the upside down smooth stone slabs together with either a right angle or just straight across, and then you want to overhang them at the left side, or at the side with the brick pillar. So at the front it's the left side, you want to overhang them so they're by 2, so they're in line with the brick pillar, and then by an additional 2 past it. So just bring them out with an additional 4. It's left at the front, it's back at the right. And then you don't really have to bring them anywhere else once they are overhanging those by 2 for now. But the next step is what you want to do is you do want to bring the overhanging slabs inward, upside down slabs inward, and then across, and once they hit a brick pillar, it's going to keep, you just want to skip over it and place more upside down smooth stone slabs. So I want to talk about this in the front again, so I can give you more directions on this, if that makes sense, which it really doesn't. So you want to take the 2x2 of upside down smooth stone slabs that's overhanging, and you want to bring them back by 2 each. Then bring the back row left by 3 with upside down smooth stone slabs. Then you're going to be a brick pillar, so you just want to skip past it. Place another row of upside down smooth stone slabs. That's 5. So you essentially want to place upside down smooth stone slabs above every slit window, and there wants to be a half a block gap between the slabs and the window. Just like that. And then, if you want to add these slabs at the left and the back, you can. Because you have the brick columns. You do have these here, but you don't have the windows. So if you still want to connect them, and you could try and do you could try and do the 5s again. I don't know if they're gonna work. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that without trying, and I don't really feel like trying it. So, tough luck. But what you then are going to want to do is on top of every single terracotta, brick block, or light gray concrete, you want to place a single spruce wood plank. Now, the light gray concrete, put an asterisk next to it in your mind, not actually. I mean, you could if you really wanted to. You could put a sign down and put an asterisk next to it, although it's not going to help you for much. But, just keep the light gray concrete in mind with the shape that it is giving us. Which, I know that doesn't make sense, but, once we're done, I'll show you what I mean. Which, I don't have to show you what I mean for the next step, but I do just want to talk about it, because I like to talk about my ways of thinking, because then you're going to probably understand my ways of thinking more, and try not to break the wall like I just did. But if I explain my thinking, then you'll understand my thinking more, and then I won't have to explain my thinking in the future, which I still will, because, the algorithm exists, so I think so, at least. Rumor has it. All jokes aside, probably. No promises. So, you have, like, the little weird indents where the light gray concrete is, so you want to bring these spruce wood planks there outward by 1 row each, and that's going to give you a small square, a large square, and then a rectangle, because that one isn't affected. That one was already rectangled for us? Is rectangled a word? I don't know, nor do I really feel like looking it up this time. Also, I was talking to someone on Discord about me making Aldi, and I got an Aldi ad on a YouTube video. I was like, So yeah, now you have all flat surfaces and no weird ridges or anything, which is correct. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Then what you want to do is you want to oopsies, I missed a section here, one sec. What you then want to do, though, is you want to wrap your spruce wood planks in upside-down spruce wood stairs. You could actually bring them out with an additional row of blocks. That would give you more of the roof type that it is shown on the Aldi. Now, I don't necessarily recommend that, only because I just don't like the full blocks. And on the middle square, that's what I'm calling it now, middle square. You want to bring it essentially inward so it goes across the pillars, and then you want to connect it to the light gray concrete. So if you're at the front, I'm going to orient this from the front again, because I like doing that. It's going to be just across the spruce wood planks and across the brick with the 2, and then extend it out an additional row and then back. So it's going to give you that. Now, you don't need to wrap it like that. That isn't really, like, necessary or anything. I just do because... Why do I do it, actually? Because I just think that it works out better rather than just wrapping it directly into the side of the brick. Because that would be the other option, or the spruce, and the spruce would look worse. That'd be the worst idea. You could do it in the side of, like, the first brick or the second brick or something. I'd probably do first brick more rather than second. But I personally think wrapping it into the light gray concrete does give it a little bit more of a look to it, and it's overall more ideal. It also, like, it makes it look more like it's a separate section. Like, it makes it look like this one comes out at the top of that one, and then this one's like its own section, and then this one's also its own section, which we should do the stairs for. Because that's probably smart. Although I'm not sure, because I don't build enough. In case you didn't know. I really haven't played a ton of Minecraft in my free time recently, though. Although I am going to probably start playing Java soon, so that'll be fun. So then what you want to do is you want to fill in all 3 roofs in with spruce wood planks flat. Or you could do smooth quartz slabs, or you could do whatever. Smooth quartz slabs is the most accurate to real life, in my opinion. Like, if you just, like, took the middle that was here and you just filled in with smooth quartz slabs, that would give you the most accurate. But then you have to add more stuff, and that's not fun. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I don't know. But I do have Java on computer, and I would like to do a series with people probably at some point. I don't know. I'll have to see how everyone would be down for it. Because I haven't really done a lot of, like, Minecraft videos with other people. Like, I've done, obviously, Crazy XD, Gaming Warehouse, and Gaming Pro, and HK. Which, if you've been around, you know who all of them are. If you're new, then, they're pretty chill. But you should go check out all their channels. There was all their channel names. HK's HK Haunts now. I think that's what I'm like 99.6% sure that's what it is. That 0.4% though. But yeah. I do want to include some more people since I do, you know, have the ability to do that now. And also, Discord will be very fun to use with that. As long as I can actually get OBS and everything working. I haven't even tried yet. I've been more focused on actually getting the darn thing to run. I still can't figure out how to get my headset to work, so that's kind of sad. Because it's only registering as a mic or as a headset, or as a headphone. And I don't know how to, like, do it otherwise. It's just dumb. If anyone knows, if anyone's computer smart and knows how to, like, get a headset to, like, has a headset and has had the same problem and knows how to fix it, let me know. I was trying to figure it out last night, and I think I was getting close, but I couldn't do what I needed to do because I didn't have internet connection, so that was not fun. I'm gonna fill this square that we're working on, fill in the rest of this, and then probably call it a video, not do the bottom. Ah, my toes are asleep again. Every single darn time. Whenever I make a long-ish video, it's like, okay, sleep time. Hope this one isn't over an hour, because that's not a fun thing to do with, or a fun thing to... I feel bad doing that, because, like, other YouTubers do it, but the way I did it was so, like, random. I just cut out random parts. And I kind of feel bad for that, because, like, it's a lot to keep track of, but, let me know how it was, if anyone did watch that, and did follow along with it. Let me know how the cutting and trimming stuff was. Because, like, obviously if you do, like, one portion, it's like, okay, I'm gonna cut out, you should pause and do it yourself, and that's, you know, different, but, just kind of randomly cutting it does kind of suck. I like to keep my tutorials full, just because, I don't know, cutting is boring, and also it takes more time. Granted, it makes the video quicker to upload, but also having a longer time makes it look like a more complex build, which in some cases loses views, some cases gains. Or if you don't care, then you don't care. I feel like that's going to be the majority of people, though. If they see a build and they like that build, they don't really care how long the video is, they just want to follow it. At least that's how I would approach that. Although, I don't know, I'm not a Minecrafter or anything like that. Totally not. Also, Poppy Playtime. If anyone's still watching at this point, because I know I said I was going to end it after the square. If you guys want to see me play Poppy Playtime, let me know, because I'm thinking about that, and it's only $5 on Steam, and I definitely have $5, so I'm considering buying it. But yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Aldi complete, except for the inside. The inside's a whole different conversation. But yeah, I think that's all. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.